What's up, everybody? Sagacious Dude here, and we're back with the council. Forgot the name for a second. But yeah, we just got done exploring. What is her name? I know it's Adams, but I can't remember her first name. Elizabeth Adams, because Emily. I was gonna call her Emily because I got confused. Anyway. So, she's cray-cray. She's apparently bipolar, according to her dossier. So, and she may be possessed, or this may just be old-timey people medicine, where they think everybody with a mental illness is possessed. But whatever. I have a hurdy back, and I'm wearing a bow tie, according to those symbols. Which I'm probably going to have to drink a golden elixir before I go downstairs. I'm gonna see if any of the other doors are open.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. We'll see him later.
George? It's your buddy. Hey, George. George Washington. So I just went in Elizabeth's room. I can tell you things. I know you wanted to go in there last night, but I just did it today. I made a horrible mistake by not going. I ogled a woman. I gave in to my lustful desires and my impure thoughts. I could not help it, for she was wearing super sexy lingerie for whatever reason. And this is the Pope's room.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Piaggi. Okay, can't go in his room yet. I think that's everybody. So I'll find a staircase and go down. Shake that booty.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Oh. Godoy, Mike. I'm gonna make that joke every time I hear that name.
Might be better to take a different stairway.
Hey, just yell at the guy. That's what we usually do. There we go. Beep. Got two thingies back.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Hello. You're Elizabeth Adams, aren't you?
Screaming internally.
Yes, I regret that we haven't been properly introduced.
Take an interest in her health. Ask about her eye. Say nothing. What happened to your eye?
If you don't mind me asking, what happened to your eye?
I had a bad fall.
Looks more like a punch to me.
My eye's nothing. Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
I meant your mother's gone missing. Ask why she's interested. Change the subject. Why are you interested?
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
Say what you say that you. What do you mean?
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you?
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that?
Oh no!
There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
Confrontation starto. Wait. Wait, I don't have anything. Find out.
I want to find out what really happened.
No, you really don't want to know what your mother did when I shed my first blood at puberty.
On the contrary, you can tell me anything. Let me be my own judge.
I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Mention her father, mention her mother, mention her sister. How did you... Her sister cares.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Huh. Did she go into this room? But it's locked. Let's check around. Do the old looky-loo. I've already seen all the paintings. Hey, servant.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service, day and night, sir.
What can you tell me about the guests? What can you tell me about your hoe?
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
Why the fuck do I have all these questions? A few questions about the manor. Where can I find the ground floor? Oh.
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Yeah, except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
Well, fuck it. We're doing all these.
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
What's on the 3rd floor that's
Yes.
second floor?
What can I find on the second floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing on the second floor are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holmes, sir. But only authorized guests may access that area. Does Sir have any more questions?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
Manor. I was wondering if you could help me out.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Have you got any Ooh. Do I only get to pick one? I want... I want both. Getting...
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Yes! I'll play a trick and steal it from him. Ooh. Oh my god, that takes everything I've got. But it...
Well, no point in lying, you know. I know full well you haven't got any.
I would never think of lying, sir. I don't believe I am authorized to give it away, that is all.
Amber? Here? I'd be surprised.
Yet I assure you, sir,
No, you're pulling my leg. I don't believe you.
I wouldn't dare to joke with Sir.
Yeah, sure. You're just leading me on. I dare you to show it to me, if you really have some.
Well then, sir, here is a piece.
Ah, right. Well, I'm impressed. Can you lend it to me for a minute?
Of course, sir. Here.
Wow, I can hardly believe it. Well, I have other questions.
Of course, sir. But, sir, I believe you haven't given me back the amber, sir.
What? What amber?
The piece I gave to Sir.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You really ought to look after your things. And it can't be easy to come across amber in these parts.
Ah, well, does Sir desire anything else?
I would like a manuscript.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir, and I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend Sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Huh. I'll make him believe it's my book. Conviction level 1, difficulty. So they both have the same difficulty, but which one is funnier? Manipulation. I think I get something for using manipulation so many times.
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, sir?
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
With all due respect, sir, I hope Sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
Huh, there you are then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, sir. I don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
But I...
Now.
But, sir, I... Very well, sir. Here you are. May sir take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me, sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
Very good. There were some other things I wanted to go over with you.
Such a dick. Do you have any devil thorn, Malfeith? I guess I could get some. I really need some royal jelly.
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for sir.
Oh, I don't have either one. What about Devil's Thorn?
I still haven't quite recovered after the boat crossing. Would you have any Maltese cross, by any chance, please?
I am sorry, sir, but the Maltese cross may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against sir taking any.
Conviction level 1. Well, can I get anything for free? Why you
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Yeah. Alright, so you can help me out. Tell me what the guess. Take your leave, servant. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I need to find some goddamn jelly. I wonder if eating food will restore my jelly. Damn. He's like, I'm gonna give you any golden elixir. It's sitting right there on the table. That is some nifty artwork. It looks like Zeus, I think. Wait. Yeah, he's got a lightning bolt, maybe? Let's see what it does when it cycles through. Perhaps there is a clue somewhere on this thing if I watch it long enough. That was weird. Huh. Something in its eyes? Am I having a freak out? What if I took... what if I just took Devil's Thorn with it? Nope. Okay. Just I was like, what if I take a psychedelic drug while looking at this giant statue? Doesn't have this desired effects. I think you read. Something is here. Oh, it's the art. I've already looked at all the art. That leads outside, so the only place left to go is the dining room. I don't have any jelly left. Who's this guy in front of me?
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Oh, pity. My friend.
Me.
Peru looks totally out of place here.
Better that way.
He's counting the 10 sets of cutlery around each plate? The man is completely lost.
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table. I am delighted.
Please, go ahead.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well. Surprisingly, Volner prohibited religious practices in Prussia. Renowned member of the Rose-Croix Order, former Freemason, and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over him. I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
Certainly not.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Hey.
A Prussian-Britannic coalition is not good for France. The last time we fought against them, our empire went up in smoke.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Ask Washington what you think of. Ask Emily what she thinks of Waller. Hey Emily, what's going on? Sorry.
What do you think of Volner?
Louis, I haven't forgotten what happened last night.
Aww.
Leave me alone or I'll stick my fork in your hand.
That's right. Yeah,
I will wear you down eventually. Is Napoleon falling asleep?
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Well, we probably doesn't matter. Share your information.
Mortimer is arranged to keep his family out of the harmful reach of Corsican monarchists.
Interesting.
And that's not all. Mortimer and my mother have apparently agreed to deliver cannons to this Bonaparte.
What? Since when does the Order finance wars? Are you sure?
Unfortunately, yes.
Go ahead.
And the fact you didn't know my mother made this agreement makes it even stranger.
Thank you, Louis. At least you have taught me something.
And you, sir?
Can owe me Washington.
Monsieur de Richet? It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Wow. That's an interesting design
Lord
choice.
Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
No, can I agree to such a deal? I don't know. We're gonna... Should we? We haggle.
Surely such an amount will buy twice as many cannons. Don't try to pull a fast one on me. We're both young, but we are not naive.
Please don't be offended. I just wanted to make sure you knew what you were talking about.
Yeah.
And I am reassured. I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
I don't know. See, I know his motives. Let the people choose.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words, and I agree. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Monsieur Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Haha.
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is eminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Yeah.
Washington is a very gifted speaker. Leave him for 5 minutes with sworn enemies and he'll convince them to be friends for life.
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
I got access to the whole message. I managed to persuade Elizabeth Adams to talk to me about my mother. I met the guests during dinner. I proved Napoleon and my mother were worthy successor. I searched Elizabeth Adams' room. I searched Napoleon's room. I am awesome. I gained 2 levels. 8 points, baby. Alright, so I can just put 1 in here to get psychology, 2 in there. 2 in there. So it's basically logic, tradition, benefit for second culture, but experienced.
All right, let's recap.
Yeah, got it.
Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Let's see. +1 in etiquette, 1 in psychology, in politics, manipulation, linguistics, diversion, etiquette. Actually, I want to look at my... So, experienced. Ever builds logic and... So, do I have anything... Etiquette. Got Swift. Pick a dialogue choice. Gain 1 skill point in vigilance. 2 successful. I don't know which one to get. Which one is about etiquette? Conviction is 1 away from going up 1. So if I have conviction, which I think I do, 2 in etiquette, psychology, politics, linguistics. Damn it. Where's my manipulation? I think 6 points to get to level 2. Let's go. I think is diversion one of my skills. I could go. I'll go with diversion since I can get it easier. A coin. Just run off the edge. Oh, I was about to think. Like, what I was about to say, like, to design it where it has an overlook, but then there's no, like, railing of any kind. It's just like, whoa, dude. And there's butterflies everywhere for some reason. Is there any royal jelly on the table? Ah, what's up?
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, this sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
I'll confide in him.
Well, I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand, Louis. But continue to have faith in Sarah. You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few days we'll all be laughing together.
That's all I hope for, Your Eminence. But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
If I said to you, where all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis, but it makes me think of the Portrait Gallery.
There's a gallery here? Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery. You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
I've not finished searching this room yet. Wait, what's this?
Dining on ham. Well, that's very appetizing.
Pictures of food in the dining hall. Oh.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Huh. I don't have this key, but I don't need it. Oh yeah. Tell me that's all jelly. I did it right in front of it.
Circe. Circe.
Circe Lannister? Alright, so let's check the table.
This painting has caused some debate. Who did Dosi paint? Alcina the fairy or Circe the magician? A swine in a salon. That's an odd choice of decor.
Why are there butterflies in here? That's the weirdest thing. Like, that's just ridiculous rich. Where it's like, I'm so rich, I got butterflies in my house that just hang out for whatever.
Romney painted Lady Hamilton as Circe. Circe preparing wine. What better trap for Ulysses? Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world.
So I reread it.
The Conversion of Ulysses by Gors. Circe changing Ulysses' companions into swines.
So I can go back this way. The portrait gallery's through the other door, though. So logic would dictate that I go the wrong way first. What's that? Could've... Alright. Well, I think that's enough for this. Actually, let's go out here and look at this gorgeous view. I think that's all for this episode. Wait, there's something here? Oh. I think that's all for this episode of The Council. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it and you want to watch more videos, subscribe. There will be more videos. I'm planning on doing the whole series. This is actually turned out to be really fun. I enjoy it. Well, That's all for now. Bye-bye.